So
Good.
Dr Mike Freelander, welcome to the 50 Years of Each Bus.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much for jumping on board. You've had a bit to do with us in the last couple of weeks because you came to the 50th anniversary bus stop party at Campbelltown.
I did, yes.
As we were chatting before we jumped on the bus a minute ago, you told us that it was Gough Whitlam who opened our first site, so who's a special former Labor Prime Minister in our lives.
Yep.
That it was him who talked you into running for Parliament.
It was very convincing. And the thing that drove Gough was community, and they care for community.
Our vision statement is that everyone has the power to live well, and I think that's coming from the same perspective.
Absolutely.
That some people are not well for reasons that are way outside their own control.
Yep.
You're a bit of a rebel sometimes in the
Bit of a
government.
naughty boy, yeah.
Yeah, you are. And this week it's been you being a bit concerned, as are we, about the government potentially watering down some of the reforms in place to reduce gambling harm.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of the fallout of that harm in your electorate?
I do.
Yeah.
And have done for many years. And, you know, I think the gambling industry is an evil industry. It is really evil. And it's become more so over time. And they target children. They effectively groom children. They normalise gambling. And I've seen too many young people and too many families be really damaged by gambling. And you know, my position is not negotiable. There needs to be a complete ban on the advertising of gambling. We've let it take over our major sporting codes. We've become beholden to the gambling industry for financing, you know, some of our major sports, and we need to draw a line in the sand.
Yep. Here. Yeah. If we were keeping you on the bus with us, and we're not going to, we will let you off, I promise. You'd have to contribute a song to our 50 Years of Each playlist. So something that's been released in the last 50 years that we could all sing along with.
50 years.
Yeah. What's your song going to be?
Yeah, I love Bob Dylan. I love a group called The Band, if you've heard of them.
Yeah. You'd be a magnificent contributor to the playlist. We might add those songs in your honour, I think.
Good.
What about snacks? We do a lot of snack consumption on the road trip.
It's a bit of a fault of mine. I love my very unhealthy snacks.
Oh, great. What would you bring on the bus if you were staying with us?
Lots of chips. Potato chips.
Well, funnily enough, the Health Minister, Mark Butler, said the same thing. So you're in good company there. Although, what about the people that you'd like to have on the road trip with you? Who's good travelling companions for you?
If I could reincarnate Gough, I'd take Gough with me. Tanya Plibersek.
She can come.
Yeah. There's Linda Burney, who has fantastic ideas and is more than just an Indigenous politician. She is a great politician with a belief and a hope in community. I'd like to thank you all for the work that you do with our communities. Not everyone in the community has the advantages that I've been lucky enough to have, and we can help bring people together through your hard work, and I think that's really wonderful. The work you do is undervalued but really important, and I thank you for the work you've done in my community. And I've visited your site and I've met many people who are enriched by the work that you do, and that's very important, not just for them but for their families, and they've told me that. So thank you so much, and I've enjoyed my ride on the bus, and they weren't silly questions, none of them. They're all important. They were all important, and I wish you all well for another 50 years, so thank you.